What's going on, Vape Nation? Job 131 Vapes is back, and today I'm doing a review on Angelcigs Doge X2 clone. It's a dripper. So like I normally do, I'm going to go through the ins and outs, and we'll vape it, and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So stick around.
Alright, so here we are in the zoomed in view for Angelcigs Congra Vape Doge X2 clone. This is the box that it comes in. You can see they're getting pretty good at copying what the authentic box looks like. So you open it up, and inside you do get some extras. If I can get them out. So you get some pre-wrap coils, along with some, I guess, screwdriver, a couple screws, some O-rings. Extras are always good, as I say. And then you get the Doge X2 clone. This is the black one. Let me just take it out of this package. There it is, the Doge X2 in black. You can see that looks like a silk screen, not an engraving. But let's go over it and take a look at it piece by piece. So we'll start with the top cap. You can see from the design, it's black. Not too sure what that is. Just some sort of air hole right there. You have one O-ring, and you can see that the way this is stepped for the airflow control. It is a dual airflow option only. A nice wide bore tip. Paint on it seems okay. Machining and paint seems alright. Then we move on to the airflow control ring. X2 logo right there, and it is a silk screen in silver, I believe. And you see your airflow control rings, or control holes, dual airflow only. Machining looks alright. Paint looks okay. Not the best, but not the worst that I've seen. So you can see there's just no real machining marks there. And finally you have your base. You can see 3 copper screws, 1, 2, 3, 2 negative posts and a positive. I'm not too sure why the negative post holes are bigger than the one in the positive. A little bit weird, but whatever. So the copper center posts. Looking at the deck, machining looks okay. It's pretty shallow. Looks to be only about 3 millimeters. So that's kind of small. You can see the big flathead copper screws. Machining is a little bit rough as far as the deck is concerned. Moving on, you have your double O-ring right there. Underneath, you see the X Doge 3581 is the mock serial number, and you have your copper 510 pin. So to put it together, you basically take the base, pop it in there, make sure X2 is up, and you take your top cap and slip it on. You can see just by turning it, you can adjust the different airflow. Have the bottom open, then the next section, and the following section so it's fully open. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing, you've seen this kind of design before, I'm sure. But yeah, so basically just turn it and you get your different airflow options. So yeah, that is your Doge X2 in the zoomed in view. Now we'll bring it to the build. So as you can see, I have, I believe it's a fused Clapton coil. Looks to be about 7 wraps, 0.25 ohms. It was on a 3/32 bit, and it's a dual coil. So let's go to the other view and I'll vape it, and yeah.
Alright, we're back, and that was a zoomed in view and build for the Doge X2 from Angelcigs, the clone. What I like about it, number one, it vapes real nice. I like it even wide open. You do get some flavor. Vapor production is good depending on the build. But yeah, overall I like the vape. Secondly, what I like is the wide bore drip tip. I mean, you can't put a 510, a regular 510 drip tip. There's no adapter included, but I mean, it is what it is. If you like the wide bore, then you'll like it. Airflow is good. The vents, it's you know, pretty much the standard fare, more or less. You know, just their version, I guess. But yeah, it seems to work fine. Airflow is good. What I don't like, first and foremost, copper screws and the copper center post. Copper center post, maybe I can understand, but the copper screws, yeah, not really a fan. Probably just because of that, I probably won't be vaping it too often, just because, you know, they say copper is not really good for you as far as vaping. If you don't really care about that, then hey, whatever. Another thing I don't like, machining was a little bit rough, but it is a clone, so I guess you can, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. But machining on it, you know, you saw the burrs in the zoomed in view. The screw posts, the screws don't go in perfectly straight. Copper screws, like I said, that's a problem. Just because it's copper, it could, you know, the threading could just, softer metal, threading could just, you know, come apart on the screw itself. But other than that, it's all right. I like the build on it. The holes are massive, just like a Mephisto. So, I mean, that's a plus, definitely. So other than that, would I buy this? Well, yeah, no, I didn't buy it. This was actually sent to me from Angelcigs for review, so I didn't pay for it, guys. But it is $10.14 US. For the price, I would say it's not bad. Not the best, but for $10.14, it's good enough for me to say, hey, I tried it. I actually would probably buy the Doge, the X2, the original or authentic, just because I tried it. $10.14 is, I think, is a good price for you to try it. I really haven't had any issues as far as build and etc. It's just a